the moment that Benzema played the role of coach for the Brazilian star. One of the most interesting images from last Wednesday's game between Real Madrid and Chelsea went viral, is the moment when Real Madrid striker Karim Benzema is giving technical instructions to Brazilian player Vinicius Jr. before overtime, and thus the French striker's arrangement for the 22-year-old star plays the role of coach. Benzema scored 4 goals in 2 games against Chelsea and played a key role in Real Madrid reaching the semi-finals of the Champions League. At the Bernabeu, Real made up for the 3-0 defeat to the Londoners with 2 goals, winning a total of 2 games by a score of 5-4, and advanced to the semi-finals of the Champions League. In overtime, Vinicius Jr. passed the second goal to Karim Benzema. Aguero jokes with a young man who considered Ronaldo the best. Manchester City legend Sergio Aguero joked with 17-year-old Manchester United player Alejandro Garnacho about praising Ronaldo. 17-year-old Garnacho was present in United's list on Saturday and watched his team's victory against Norwich with a result of 3-2 with a hat-trick by Cristiano Ronaldo from the bench. Cristiano played a key role in the Rangnik team's victory in this game. Ronaldo decided to give his hat-trick to Garnacho. The Spanish-Argentine player posted a picture of himself and Ronaldo on his Instagram page, describing him as the best player in history. Rangnick answers questions about Ronaldo's uncertain future at Manchester United. Interim Manchester United boss Ralf Rangnick has acknowledged that Cristiano Ronaldo's future at Old Trafford depends on himself and the club next season. The Red Devils hosted Norwich City at the bottom of the 32nd week of the English Premier League on Saturday at Old Trafford Stadium, and finally won 3-2 with a hat-trick by Cristiano Ronaldo to still remain in the quota course. In the past few days, with the rumors about the transfer of Erik ten Hag from Ajax growing, the possibility of the former star of Juventus and Real Madrid leaving Old Trafford has increased, because it is said that this Dutch coach is interested in having a Portuguese superstar. Not in his own team. I will not make a decision on this. There is still 1 year left on Cristiano's contract and the future manager will decide on this, Rangnick, who is spending his final weeks on the Red Devils bench, told reporters. The club's interesting reaction to the sweet victory against Manchester City and the possibility of a 4-pointer. Liverpool's German coach Jurgen Klopp, after winning against Manchester City and reaching the FA Cup final, ruled out all 4 chances of winning the season and considered it impossible. On Saturday night, the teams of Liverpool and Manchester City lined up against each other within the framework of the semi-final stage of the FA Cup at Wembley Stadium, and in the end, the club's students won 3-2 and will now experience their second final this season. In the League Cup, they won the tournament with a penalty shootout victory over Chelsea. Ancelotti's response to Xavi's recent irony. Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti has entered a psychological war with Barcelona boss Xavi Hernandez, acknowledging that good football means playing with and without the ball. A few days ago, Xavi criticized Real Madrid for reaching the semi-finals of the Champions League and the team's style of play, saying that the Catalans could not leave the field happy with the not-so-beautiful game. Barcelona, meanwhile, lost 3-2 at the Camp Nou to Eintracht Frankfurt on Thursday night and failed to reach the Europa League semi-finals. The day Ronaldo consoled Messi with a suit and hat. It was on this night 8 years ago that Real Madrid managed to defeat Barcelona 2-1 in the final of the Spanish Cup or the Copa del Rey at the Mestalla Stadium, thus making their first trophy of the 2013 season. Get 14. Cristiano Ronaldo was absent from that game due to injury and came to the game with a special team in a suit and had to watch the game at the Mestalla Stadium in Valencia, Spain, thus becoming, as always, a subject for television cameras, and there were photographers. The Barcelona star's emotional message about losing the rest of the season. González's father, the young phenomenon of Barcelona, thanked the messages of support from the fans of this team and announced that he will return with more strength for next season. On Thursday, in the return leg of the quarter-final stage of the Europa League, Barcelona hosted Eintracht Frankfurt at the Nou Camp Stadium, and in the end, they lost with a result of 3-2 to be eliminated from the Europa League in disbelief. During the game, a 19-year-old father replaced Frankie de Jong in the 46th minute due to injury to Shock Barca. The Catalans officially announced yesterday that a father will not be able to play until the end of the season due to a torn biceps in his left thigh. The Blaugrana continue to play important games in stabilizing the Champions League, but now Xavi Hernandez does not have one of his stars. Ronaldo's second hat-trick in 2022. In what year did he have the most hat-tricks? Cristiano Ronaldo with a hat-trick against Norwich City reached 2 club hat-tricks in 2022 because the Portuguese superstar once managed to score a hat-trick in the game against Manchester United against Tottenham, and now he is his second hat-trick recorded this year. Cristiano Ronaldo has a total of 60 hat-tricks with today's hat-trick, of which 50 are hat-tricks in the club category and 10 of them are hat-tricks in the national category. Check the year break. Real Madrid's assurance of buying the French star for €50 million. As magazine claims that the leaders of Real Madrid have so far attracted the opinion of Orlan Tchouameni of the Monaco phenomenon to come to the Santiago Bernabeu. Orlan Tchouameni is one of the stars of the season in the French league and has shown in the middle of the field for Monaco. His performance this season has led to him being watched by many major European teams, and now it is reported that Real Madrid has acted sooner than others and is finalizing Tchouameni's transfer. Piers Morgan's interesting reaction to Ronaldo's hat-trick against Norwich. Cristiano Ronaldo's brilliance in this week's English Premier League match against Norwich City has caused a lot of reactions, praise for the Portuguese superstar, so that Ronaldo is now in the spotlight again. Morgan Piers, a British journalist, programmer, and TV presenter who had a 1-hour interview with Cristiano Ronaldo in 2019 and asked him questions about different aspects of the Portuguese superstar's life, and this interview became very famous. Has now reacted to Ronaldo's hat-trick and brilliance against Norwich by scoring from a free kick on his Twitter account. Ronaldo's Instagram post after a hat-trick and a goal with a free kick against Norwich. Cristiano Ronaldo had a brilliant day against Norwich City in the English Premier League this week, scoring all 3 of the Red Devils' 3-2 victory, giving them all 3 points. The Portuguese superstar scored the 3rd goal of Manchester United from a free kick, thus scoring a special goal, and with this super goal, he completed his hat-trick against Norwich and scored 3 points for the Red Devils. Achieved. Top offensive couples this season in 5 major European leagues.